And welcome back to Valorant at Berkeley, Spring 2026 IMs. We are in the second round of play-ins, and this is a best of 3. I believe it's an elimination game today. Correct me if I'm wrong, my fellow co-caster, between Team Neptune and Team RGX.
Yeah, exciting game today. A lot on the line for making playoffs here. Best of 3, we haven't really seen a lot of Breeze being played, but now since all 7 maps are available, it's going to be interesting to see how teams are going to play out. I think Breeze has been typically avoided because how reliant it is on wall smokes, but it looks like both teams. Okay, so Serendipity probably opting in for the Viper, and Bob Marlin Jr. opting in for the Harbor for the wall smokes.
Yeah, very interesting comps coming out from both of these teams. I mean, we do see the Clove on both sides, which is kind of an IMS classic. You know, put one of your high-ranked players on an agent that is able to play for itself, but has been nerfed. You know that not dead yet smoke is only 6 seconds, so interesting to see how these two comps are going to play out. Pretty close though. I do think that the Cypher versus the Chamber matchup will be interesting. You know, Able Blue will have more stall utility on the entry, but we've seen Cone be very, very deadly with the sniper rifles and even the Headhunter. So interesting comps from both teams, actually.
Yeah. The player to look out for on
JT,
Neptune
what the
is
fuck?
going to be Cone.
Yo. Hey,
What's my agent? What the fuck you doing?
Right. But I just... Some banter going on in the chat right now. Make sure the observer is on me. And yeah, it looks like Viper. Okay, wait, both. Oh no, the Harbor is gone. Both sides are now on Viper, and both walls being instantly used towards the A site here. And it looks like a big clash gonna happen in mid at the start.
Yeah, I don't know if Barbara Jr. is ready. I mean, there are 3 players here from the side of Team Neptune. So let's see. And he's not ready. Serendipity finding the opening pick onto Barbara Jr. down mid. Viper versus Viper. And all of a sudden, it's a 5v4 in favor of Neptune. Just peeking top mid, does take down Toxie. Finds a second onto Serendipity. Nice headshot. Cone does finally trade it out, so it goes into a 3v3. Able Blue spotting out Dr. Freeze in mid. Smoke goes up. Chance to reposition Dart at his feet. And he's actually going to go back towards the stack halls.
But they've opted, yeah, they've been faked out because Neptune are actually going into A site right now, and Brian is going to be late to this party, but he is going to call a rotates back here.
Wilma trash talking chat already. Brian being spotted out. Saturate going out, but not really in a position to swing off of it. Cone rotating, and it's going to be a full retake for the side of RGX into this round. Brian is here, but he's very alone. Smoke goes up, enters in, flares, finds the first. Is he ready for the second in the corner? Waiting, just waiting for something.
Last player standing.
Oh, swing requires the anger. Cone finds one. One now, finds the second. Oh, nice try from Cone on the 1v3. But is Brian?
Hey, we weren't supposed to bring friends. What the fuck?
Maybe let's show them before.
Wait, but I was the one who killed you, so it's like basically a 1v1.
I got distracted by the 2 heads on my screen.
Yeah, the 2 Vipers on
That
each
just means
team
you actually
are
had double
yapping
the
to
number
each
of
other
targets,
right now.
okay?
Okay, buddy.
This is a 4v5. I adopted the mindset of making an equalizing play, which I successfully did. That he did. I mean, GFT got his 2 down mid before being traded out, put it back into an even, and that's obviously we saw last round, winnable position for his team. So nicely done for the side of Team RGX. They will have 2 Guardians, but Pringle and Abel not buying anything is a little bit odd to me. Cone, 8 bullets in the Headhunter, and Toxic actually with a Sheriff full shield, so there is some danger coming into this round. Nice shot from Brian, that's the opener. And that's actually the Sheriff and the full shield down, so calls for a pause on the side of Team Neptune as they figure out what to go next. Spots another, Saturate goes out. Dr. Freeze Manages to get away with his life, but boy is it close. Pringle just watching main, but with only a classic, I mean, Serendipity definitely has a good chance to win out this fight. Decides not to take it. Orb goes up.
Be right back.
It's actually pulled 3 players over towards the A side. It's just Able Blue and Bob Marley Jr. on the B side. Trips are up, so, you know, that's a little bit of a saving grace as they can kind of stall the entry, but...
Does Brian know that Dr. Freeze is inserted into this corner?
Not sure.
He's not gonna expect it, but only has a
30
classic.
seconds left.
It will be spotted.
Notes 2 players. GST finds one from top mid. RLK on the side does find
Spike
Able Blue,
planted.
but traded right back. So, we go heavy gun disadvantage, and it's a 2v4 for the side of Neptune to try and convert this eco round. Bob Marley Jr. Snakebite goes out, and they're just
Last player standing.
not able to find anything. Serendipity and RLK 1v4 finds the first. Classic right click's not quite hitting, and yeah, just pinched from all sides. Nice retake from the side of RGX, and I mean, with 2 classics into that round, I mean, they didn't buy anything. They're actually gonna have a very strong bonus going into the 3rd round.
That was a very slow
get it?
round.
Feeling good.
I don't know if it was a strategy for Able Blue and Pringle to actually be on classics, but because of that, 2 players on RGX died, but they will still have all their purchases carried over into the next round. Brian Partazon on the Waylay looking very sharp right now. He's the highest rank on, I guess, highest rank alongside GST on this RGX roster. So you know, expecting some good performances from him.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the kill feed, 5-0, 5-1. I mean, not to say that the rest is too bad. Barbell Jr. takes a lot of damage, but he does take Pokey and Cone very low as well. So, I mean, all things considered, not a bad trade. Brian going exploring towards mid, smoke goes up. Refract is still ready.
Good timing.
Finds one onto RLK, that's a nice kill. Dr. Freeze being pinched around from the Joiner. GST finds one, gets the refresh, and it just crumbles. Team RGX take the bonus in flawless fashion. Really nicely played from them.
Yeah, I am curious as to what the game plan is for Neptune right now. It seems like all of RGX are just holding positions and winning their gunfights, while Neptune are just kind of walking through mid and getting pinched from doors and top mid at the same time, and there's no real game plan going on. It's just walking around into the crosshairs of RGX.
Yes, this should be.
Yeah, I mean, they've tried to isolate fights, but they just haven't been able to actually win out the fight onto GST without using 1-2. Shock Dart does go out, breaks both trips, and so it seems like it's going to be a straight B hit. They're just going to try and go into Able Blue's side. Playing in the cave, drops the second one. GST is covering fire from backside, finds one, finds two, a third!
Ooh.
Now for Cal GST. Freeze on the side, finds the fourth, looking for the ace. Whippy shots, but it will be the ace for our least favorite player in the lobby, Cal GST.
Whoa. I don't know where the least favorite player came from, but
bias casters. You're in this with me now?
yeah, I mean, GST typing a whole lot of question marks in chat right now. I mean, that was some very clean aim, but also you just one by one just shot each player in the head, and that might have been the easiest ace I've seen in all of IMs.
Yeah, I mean, very nicely done from them. I believe this is...
You want to play? Let's play.
Is their map pick, so far 4-0, looking very good. Brian takes contact, does have to throw out the saturate. It's a little bit of a mixed buy. Cone does have that tour de force though. So Pringle's going to be tested over towards the left side of site. Not able to find one. Bob Marley Jr. will trade. The Waylay ult actually goes out. Conversion path. Brian missing the dash a little bit, but just sitting in the smoke trying to hold the space. RLK does find Bob Marley Jr. in that side. And Cone finds Brian, so now it's up to GST. It's basically a 1v4 as Able Blue rotates over.
Spike planted.
Spam's not quite connecting.
Last
It's gonna be a
player
hard
standing.
retake, especially now. 1v4, this man did ace in the last round, so I wouldn't count him out quite yet. Finds the first onto Cone. That is a big pick to find onto the operator. Smoke goes up, but he's making a lot of noise. It's about this crossfire.
Not ready yet.
No trade coming in from ROK, but the whiffing. Serendipity will find the kill.
Wow, I mean,
Team Neptune.
that... Honestly, when he got the kill on Cone there, I was actually... That looked very possible, and like, they almost did. Like, if they were playing time, then it would be basically impossible, but no, they were both corralled towards backside. GST, if he landed that one fast shot onto one of the players, is definitely winnable. But alas,
A bit of a song.
Back at it.
1v4, a little too difficult. And then Neptune get there first.
Yeah, I mean, look at the ult now from the side of Team Neptune. I mean, one off the run it back. You know, they have the Sova's Hunter Fury, they have Pit, they have the Clove Movement. So a lot of tools going to this round, but they're going to try and take the mid fight. And GST very aggressive on the angle this time. Able to find the first, toss the overkill. Swings again, finds a second. Not able to trade it out. It's actually going to be Clovult versus Clovult. Ryan with a saturate, going to try and trade his teammate out. Finds the kill, but GST will probably die here, so still all said and done 4v3.
One
But
enemy
Pringle
remaining.
finds one, Brian
Spike
finds
down
another,
A.
and now it's just Serendipity, 1v4, Spike in the open, nearly impossible. Nice headshot from Brian, cleans him up, and 5-1, still in the driver's seat is Team RGX.
My goodness, if we look at this tab situation right now, they have 1, 1, 1, 10, and 16 kills on the side of RGX. Cal GST leading the charge with 16. I mean, the crossfire between Brian and GST in mid there was just too much for Neptune. And yeah, a nice saturate, despite the pull-out nerf that Waylay received to secure the kill on RLK. And yeah, just very well played.
10 KD from Brian is nuts. That's all I can say. But I mean, well played from him. Wall goes up towards A. So with the Phoenix ult saturate to try and slow out this push, but running in and actually will find Brian Serendipity with the spams. Nice work. The teamwork and the pit will go up, so this is gonna be a hard retake for the side of Team RGX. GST already here on the site. Cone will TP out, a little bit of a whip actually coming out from the Clove, but
Planted.
we'll find another at the Dr. 3, so.
Whoa!
I got
Okay.
his PC. Blindly spraying it into the pit, GST will find another, and all of a sudden, I mean, it's crumbling now for Team Neptune.
GST
2v5.
asking for a drone through the smoke, just to get some info before he's able to walk in.
My little off the mark, and look at Tochi with the covering fire. That's beautiful. Maybe we'll find one in the pit.
Standing.
Not able to find another, so 1v2 now.
enemy remaining.
Nice shot. First one down. Pringle goes swinging through the smoke and finds the kill. I mean, I don't think that Toshi was expecting that with the smoke up, so well played from Pringle to get a 6th round on the board, at least tied at the half for Team RGX.
Yeah, I mean, the pit was good there, but GST with the miracle shot through the smoke, as well as it not covering the middle of sight, RGX was not expecting that angle, and a lot of people were caught off guard with the mid-sight angle. And yeah, just the Viper pit was pinched, and Pringle able to secure the round there with a sliver of HP.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Honestly, I just feel like that round was a little bit unlucky, if I'm being honest. I mean, Barbaro's Jr. on the Outlaw now, so one shot on pretty much everyone, except for Toshi's, but as a matter of fact, the one player who wouldn't get one shot, but the shot is whiffed. Perhaps he get more of it in the open. Takes a bit of damage for everyone on the side of Team Neptune, still on 100 HP, so they're playing slow again. I do like this, creating some question marks, but I mean, GST seems to just not be going anywhere. That's a nice pick, headshot onto Cone, so
Yeah,
unfortunately the B side a
That
little
shot was
weaker.
important, because Cone actually did have full shields. Pringle
Very
will get the
nice.
info now.
Brian holding mid. They do hear this A orb though,
Doing a
so
thing.
they know the A hit's coming in. A huge dart. Brian refocuses his attention, swings. A lot of damage onto RLK, but not able to find the kill just yet. So they will at least get the plan down. So inferior weaponry is going to be very difficult. Drone goes
And
up,
now-
ROK.
Both of RGX are Neptune's stuck in main here. I don't know what they can do.
Watch your eyes! That's done.
Nice flash.
Last player standing.
Yeah, GSC just too quick on the trigger. I mean, nice try from Team Neptune, but I mean, I just feel like they're losing the first kill advantage and not able to find their way back.
Yeah, I mean, no one can stop GST. He's just swinging into their team and just winning all the gunfights realistically here. And yeah, I mean, Neptune, they have tried these fast hits, but once it got completely shut down by the GST ace, I think they've been a little scared to try it again. But speak of the devil, they are 5-man grouped up B to maybe rush down Able Blue's site.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Yeah, Phoenix Ultimate will come out, so that running back going through. Nice shock dart onto the trip, but not able to find kill yet. Just at the edge of the Phoenix Ultimate, spamming through, and does actually see Barbarella Jr. on the escape. So all 4 players remaining from the side of Team RGX coming from the spawn now, and it's going to be up to Cone as the first one in contact. Not able to find a shot, dashing in. Brian not able to catch the shot.
My ult is ready.
Last
Sprinkle.
player standing.
Spammed out by Serendipity. It's just Barbarella Jr. in a 1v4. Trip notes him. Not a lot to be done, but may try and go for some damage considering the economy. Finds one. Time is low, but the eco is lower.
Yeah, the nice one tap by a Serendipity to take down his Viper counterpart. And that'll be the second round for Neptune.
I mean, they gotta get on the board somewhere. I do think that their comp might be a little bit more defensive, considering they don't have, like, a hard entry. You know, they don't have the Neon or the Jet, so there's somebody to, like, dash out, but
Yes.
I feel like they still need to at least find 3 to make me believe.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they do believe that the B site rush was the play, so looks like they're grouped up for another fast hit again. We'll see if this Bob Merlin Jr. Able Blue duo can hold this site hit down. Bob Merlin Jr. unable to break the drone, but I don't think it clears Able Blue.
With a Vandal, Molly goes out, but I don't know if they know that there's a player outside already. It's totally already very far up back site. And with the noise cut, and you know, they... Oh, Able Blue, huge shot, and actually finds the ultimate. Serendipity will trade, but GST just in time on the trigger. Finds through mid. 3v4 now for RGX. Make that a 2v4.
One
And they're just
enemy
flooding back
remaining.
into the site. GST with some
Spike
very
down.
nice shots on the site. And there's nothing that Cone can do. It's an 8th round for RGX.
No
Yeah,
one's
I
gonna
mean-
give you what you want. Work for it.
Toki, I mean, Able Blue and Bob Marlin Jr., they survived on site for quite a decent amount of time, and then Toki slipped through the cracks, but unfortunately whiffed on Able Blue, and that was basically the end of the site hit.
Yeah, I mean, NT, I mean, they will hopefully have a couple ults to finish out the half. Try and get the 9-3
Back in a
at the
flash.
very least, you know. 2 off of the pit, 2 off of the, was it? The not dead yet, but Brian actually taken down, so that's a nice first opener for Tokyo. Pringle gonna get noted.
Taken out.
Dodges the dart and takes down ROK in the open, smoking. And now all of a sudden it's a 4v4. Flashing back sight, flashing himself, but will still find Pringle. So nice round so far from Toki. Try and get some level of success for Shigatsu. A third now, and Toki on for the H, flashing, but both of these players, including GST, coming in from it. Serendipity knows. GST will take down Toki.
Last player standing.
Nice shot, pops with the ult. Not dead yet, so it's actually a 2v3. Nova ultimate comes out, but on site, so exposed. Dr. Priest manages to get out, nice shot on the trigger, and GST runs out of time. It's a third, and honestly, it wasn't very expensive.
Last round in the
Really
half.
big ult other than that Hunter's Fury, so, you know, a lot of tools coming in to try and get an 8-4.
A very messy round there. I mean, Toki getting the 3 entries through that. It was a nice A split that they did. Yeah, it looks like these actual fast hits instead of defaulting is working out well for Neptune right now. And looks like they're gonna try to end it off with a B hit, but it looks like Brian has read this call and is ready to counter ult.
Yeah, Barbarella Jr. popping out
Joke's
hits towards
over!
A, so
You're
just
dead!
so much space for the side of
Each
Team
trigger.
RGX to kind of
Yes,
stack.
no.
People going in. Oh, and just whiffed. The Strip not able to find anything, but GST on the flank finds the Phoenix Soul on the back of it. Nice back trade coming in for Brian, cross sight to get GST his third, fourth. On for the 6K now.
Oh!
And I did that.
It was going so wrong for Neptune, and GST finds the second ace of
Switching
this game,
sides.
but you know, he just had to one-up himself and make the second one a 6K. What a guy.
My goodness. 31 kills in the half. I'm pretty sure this is about like 680 ACS if I were to guess, if this pace were to keep up.
Right here.
I mean, like, he already aced that one round and then now just waltzes up through elbow on the flank and gets a 6K just like that. Absolutely insane.
Bro, I didn't realize I was watching Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like just GST's been inspired. I don't know. Can Jordan do this?
I mean, I think the kill record was what, like 45 or something? I don't know. I mean,
Well, in a half, I don't know if I've seen 30 plus kills in one half before. Like this might be.
Toxins going up.
oh, nice entry from Brian. I mean, GST just smurfing. I'm assuming they're just gonna let him go loose,
Spike
honestly.
planted.
4v4, Toki does get noted by the dart, so it takes a lot of damage. We'll be able to heal a little bit with that wall, but, I mean, they're still at a disadvantage. GST in the corner, a little bit of damage, but healing up, running out of bullets,
One
finding
enemy
one.
remaining.
GST with second. And yeah, it's just Cone with his headhunter. I mean, what are you supposed to do in a 1v4? GST is low, but, I mean, 2 bullets. Not enough time. Good double
Marlon
swing.
Jr. with a nice wide swing. I want to assume that he called that I'm gonna swing wide. You guys peek with me. Yeah, very well played by RGX, securing the pistol round for the second half, and it is looking pretty doomed for Neptune right now.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't like they're gonna force buy. I mean, RK with a Bucky, Dr. Freeze with a Marshall, so I mean, they're gonna give it a shot, but it's difficult, you know. The Outlaw, the Guardian of GST, we've seen how deadly these weapons can be. And I mean, it seems like they're just gonna go for a straight A split, you know, 2 players towards mid, 3 towards A main, but this could still be a thing.
Phoenix down.
Nice opener for Barbarella Jr. onto Toki, so Serendipity getting noted by that drone is also not ideal, and they're just gonna hit the A site. This might be a fake though, actually. I mean, if you look at the minimap, the spike is with Able Blue all the way towards B. Bryant dashes in, refracts
Toxins
out,
rain down.
and actually they pulled all 4 players, but B, I mean, they're just being a little too slow. ROK still thinks it's A, but it seems like they have a little bit of a reservation now. Trip goes down. Nice shot from Cone to actually find the final boss of this game so far. On the trade, TP's out. Brian will grab that Guardian.
Excusez-moi.
Oh, and what a shot! Pringle does find RK. Takes a lot of damage though, so this is winnable for sure. I mean, Barbarella Jr. on 50, Pringle on a fraction of health. It's really only Able Blue who has anything to say about this round.
Oh, but he's getting wrapped right now. He's getting wrapped.
Is he ready
Pringle
for this?
whiffs.
Cone finds a third, but time is not on their side. They need to go, and they need
Last
to go
player
now.
standing.
Able Blue in the
One
corner finds
enemy
one.
remaining.
Barbarella Jr. has bought enough time. Able Blue with the 2K, and while expensive, it's still a round for RGX. They're 1 away now from winning this game.
Yeah, extremely messy there. Okay, so they call for a fake onto the A site, which does work. All of Neptune get pulled to the A site, but yeah, the bomb does not walk up to B at all because I mean I think they were a little too scared about getting caught out there. So the rotates were a little too slow. GST gets caught out mid by Cone there with some nice shots, and yeah, the round evolves from there. But in the end, Able Blue managed to close out the round.
Yeah, not able to find the shot this time onto GST, so Cone will have to back up a little bit. RK with the Judge could do some damage into this pocket. I mean, I don't think Brian cleared him, but just sitting here with the judge of his own, actually, towards backside. This could be very dangerous.
They know for sure he's sitting backside, but how are they gonna clear him out? He has a judge, and RLK also has a judge.
Yeah, I mean, Darkness in, they do see him, but Cone wasting all of his bullets just to try and clear him out. And unfortunately, he finds one in the process, so... I mean, even trade, not the worst thing in the world. Dr. Freeze takes a lot of damage onto that peak. And now this plant is gonna go down. ROK though.
Spike planted.
Oh, caught on the transition.
Okay, with the judge walking down elbow. Is Bomb ready? Oh!
Oh.
Perfect.
Nice shot from Dr. Freeze though.
Right
It's a 2v3, but I mean, look at the HP on both sides. Bob Marlin on one, Dr. Freeze on one, and Able Blue in the corner again. Nice shot on the Serendipity, and it's just Dr. Freeze with the Marshall. 22 HP, wrapped by GST, and it's match point for RGX.
Another goofy
Match
set of
point.
events there. There were 3 judges on the map. Brian in the site alone with the judge. They knew the location and was scanned, but unfortunately the Headhunter is not a very good spam gun through the wall there. And yeah, going 1 for 1 against a scanned player with a judge is not very good for Neptune. Toki's lurk through elbow as well, unable to find anything because Bomberlin Jr. just absolutely sits him down with the Outlaw.
It does seem they have the reads to some extent. Like 3 players on this A side, but Serendipity playing a very aggressive angle. This is a dangerous game to play, especially with the growth coming in. And not even able to swing. Brian is able to suss that out. So 2 players, 2 judges on both sides of the smoke, but I don't know how they're gonna actually stop this if they just go B. The rotate from RGX looking really, really nice, and actually they second guess themselves. Toki is running away and making audible noise. It's just RLK, no smoke in hand, to try and defend this A hit.
Ooh, gets impatient. I mean, absolutely just phenomenal noise cutting by RGX there. And yeah, that's gonna be the bomb down. And 3v5 retake. Nice shot for Dr. Freeze.
I know exactly where.
Nice shot from Cone as well. Dark goes up, but look at Able swing for smoke. Good trade. So it is a 2v2, but GST's still alive. Final boss. The flash by Toki.
Last player standing.
Palmer Jr. traded out. It's gonna be a
Last
1v1.
player standing.
Wall still ready, but look at the reposition from Barbarlin Jr. on
Attackers
site.
win.
What a shot, and it's a 13-3 demolishing from Team RGX on their map pick.
GST ending the map 36-12. What an absolute masterclass. 640 ACS.
Even better than you said, G. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually a demolishing. Yeah, I mean, I'm out of loss for words because these GST absolutely just ran.
Maybe a fraud on the schedule change, but he's no fraud on the server, folks. We'll be right back with map number 2, which is Lotus. And welcome back to the Berkeley Legends Twitch channel as we continue Team RGX versus Team Neptune. This is map 2. A pretty dominant showing from Team RGX on their map pick of Breeze, 13-3 actually. The GST double ace, and so we will see him on this Clove again as we go into the second map of Lotus, a map returning to the pool with just a couple of changes towards that A site.
Yeah, so RGX's dominant showing, I think it was mainly, of course, due to GST just absolutely bulldozing through everyone, but Neptune really, starting on attack, didn't really have a solid game plan for most of the rounds, and then the few rounds that did work, they were able to just 5-man hit into one site, and that managed to get things done. But yeah, I think the adaptations came a little too late, but now hopefully they're starting on defense, so maybe it'll give them some time and maybe suit their playstyle a little more. You can also notice in comp-wise, Neptune doesn't have an entry duelist. It is just a solo ISO over there. So, I mean, their attack isn't going to be that great, and then the double initiator, I'm not too sure how synergistic this composition is going to be.
I mean, it's interesting. The Teo is not something we see a lot of in IMs. I mean, I guess they will be starting on defense, so maybe a little bit of an opportunity. But last map we saw the Phoenix solo duelist, and I mean that was more of an entry duelist than ISO was, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to see what they've been cooking. It seems like they have a clear game plan, you know. Put Kona on this chamber that he's been pretty good at throughout the season. And I guess maybe see what Toki can do with a little bit more flexibility.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like with the double initiator, the Neptune is gearing up for an A fight here, but RGX is not very interested. They're putting one person towards A, maybe just to listen for the utility, and the rest of the team is probably just going to run down C here. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it looks like Neptune might just dump a bunch of util into basically nothing, and RGX will be able to get a free C site here, most likely.
Toki nuts one, gonna back up, but I mean, with only one player here, you know, they're just gonna... Okay, does break that trip outside of B main, so that's actually very good, you know, early info about how Team RGX is gonna want to play this, but it's gonna be a 5v5 retake coming into this pistol round. Brian pushed very far up on the angle and finds Dr. Freeze off guard. He finds one, finds two. Nice shots coming in from the Omen. Serendipity with the flash. But Bob Marlin Jr. just pushing towards spawn. Cone overwhelmed. And the covering fire is brilliant from Bob Marlin Jr. 3 Ps for him. ROK on the angle, gonna have to retreat. I mean, it's a winnable 1v3, but very difficult against these two players. Headshot comes through, GST with the classic, jumping right click, and I mean, somehow RGX are ending this pistol round in defense spawn.
Some more of that, you're in the shite.
Yeah, I mean, so this is the interesting thing about Lotus is that fighting for ace space is quite good, but then especially on pistol round with a lack of utility on both sides, if the defense gambles wrong and dumps their utility onto the A fight, meanwhile the rest of the team, the attackers just run it down C, then there's no util left really for the retake, and then it's just doomed because they all have all of sight already.
Aggressive angle for Cone, but Mark finds a headshot onto Bob Marlin Jr. and Pringle. Nicely done. But Brian with the judge will dash into trade, so still a 3v2, not impossible, but definitely weaker weaponry on the side of Team Neptune. They did gamble stack A here, so they're gonna have to retake into the judge and that bulldog of GST.
Too slow.
First one for Brian. Doesn't know the second one will spawn quite yet. The GST takes a lot of damage, makes this a lot more doable.
One enemy remaining.
And as I say that, they both find one apiece, and despite the very low HP on the side of Team RGX, it's gonna look like they do get their second round on the board.
Yeah, I mean, Cone solo pushing up mountain, they're having to break his own eye. It looked pretty doomed, but gets a collat and gets out. That actually made the round extremely scary. But then the judge is all over Neptune.
Yeah, I mean, NC from Cone, he stuck around with the eye. That was a nice shot, but unfortunately, just not able to do too much towards that judge, so.
Yeah.
And I mean, I do think that that's one of the weaknesses of Neptune's comp. Even though they have this double initiator, you know, they're kind of reliant on these single-use drones. They have one Teho drone, they have one Skydog, and so they don't have reliable information utility like a Fade would with the eye. Still, it seems like they're gonna go for this A fight once again, but I mean, 4 players stacked outside B for the side of Team RGX. They're just gonna be quick and hit towards this B site.
Yeah, this is another incorrect gamble, but they do have A and C space, so they're gonna know it's a B hit at this time. But how are they gonna stop it is the question.
Spamming through for RK, does have a missile, and actually, look, they're gonna explore towards C and go back.
found it.
Evil Blue might get caught out by Cone, but Pringle finds one on the site. Nicely traded from Toki. And GST on this very late flank from A. Cone seems aware, however. Might get taken off the angle as this plant C goes down. Nice trade from OK, honestly. I mean,
I think that was
into
a
the
full
final
running gun.
boss. That's how you do Phantom now.
Bob Marlin Jr. with a very good reposition though. I don't think they're gonna know.
Two players.
Now he just has to very nicely done by Bob Marlin Jr.
So close.
I'm shocked, honestly. I mean, it was a very expensive second round for RGX, and they managed to find the bonus once again. GST with a little bit of slander in the chat, and yeah, and it's looking unfortunate. You know, they're fighting for this ace space very, very well, but they just haven't been able to capitalize on anything. RGX is very quick about their decision making and just hitting the other side.
Yeah, I mean, RGX are just absolutely working Neptune right now. I thought it was just going to be a B hit, but it was a B tap into a C walk. And some very good positioning from GST, and Bob Marlin Jr. is able to close out the round cleanly.
I mean, Cone with this headhunter again, just doing crazy, crazy work. I mean, last time was the eye, and this time he just tanks the Prowler, gets the headshot, TPs away. So, drone will go out, reclears B, sees Bob Marlin Jr. Smoke goes up for Toki with this judge, and actually they think it's a B hit. Serendipity in a very, very aggressive position, but I don't know if they're actually ready for the spike, which is headed towards C.
Yeah, the Frenzy is not the gun you want for that situation, unfortunately. And GST will be able to get 2 easy kills. And yeah, GST calling his teammates over. However, Toki is posted up here. Oh, timing.
Last player standing.
Oh, I think they were just trying to throw the gun back to Cone, who's been hitting all these headshots.
30 seconds left.
Oh! Okay, we'll only be able to find one. Able Blue on the trade, and RGX up 4-0 on their attack half.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very interesting round there. Serendipity pushed up in an aggressive position, however, he had a Frenzy in hand, so anyone who clears the box will be able to win that gunfight for sure. And yeah, I mean, like RGX, their attack side game plan is absolutely phenomenal right now. As soon as Neptune stopped heavy fighting towards A, they have grouped up towards A.
Nice.
Oh,
wow. Serendipity finds the opener. This is the first time we've seen Neptune with an advantage. He does take a dink through all of that, and with the heal back up for Dr. Freeze, they can just kind of fit Toki here with the judge. And I mean, I don't really know how they're going to get through all of this. Obviously pick up the Vandal, backing away with a little bit of spam, but this pause from RGX, we've seen time and time again, just kind of baiting out Neptune. This time, Dr. Freeze still here, so he will hear this and calls his teammates back over. Flash prime for Serendipity, doesn't find anything on the smoke. And Dr. Freeze gets noticed! Nice trade. But traded back. 3v3 now, and Toki with a very bold TP. Will get noted though.
And then really sent out
Spike
the plant.
planted.
Oh, GST with a fast swing, just assassinates RLK in front of
player
Toki's
standing.
face. Suddenly, it's Cone left alive alone. GST will invest the Clovolt into this because Cone is a scary player, so... Oh, GST has slipped the net though. Oh, they're not looking. Oh, but Pringle turns around in time.
I think Prickle's just the GOAT.
Yeah, I mean, despite Pringle and Able Blue just being the low ranks of the team, I mean, they have been pretty crucial in securing these rounds, I cannot lie.
I mean, it's unfortunate for Team Neptune. I mean, I feel like they did everything right. You know, they got the first kill, they had the A control and the smoke, and then they gave it up for free. These re-hits working really, really well for the side of Team RGX, and I mean, it's dire now, honestly. Cone, operator in hand, eye broken, and so we'll take up this A line and actually be able to call to his teammates because there's nothing there.
Dr. Freeze has noted that GST is towards C, so it does call his teammates over. However, it is going to be quiet towards Mound, so they're going to call the fake. Now, will RLK's position be cleared?
Face your fear!
This is going to be very scary.
A flash comes in. Nice trade from Serendipity though. The speakers will be popped, so the cabbages go through. Dog as well. Cone with the operator towards the door side. No Brian, nice shot. Dr. Freeze on the board. First kill of the game. But I mean, look at GST's
One enemy remaining.
nice TP from Toki, and Cone will find the headhunter shot onto GST. Finally, Team Neptune get on the board.
Yeah, I mean, interesting. Yeah, they get onto B site there with the Fade ult. RLK's position isn't cleared, however, the double initiator utility is too much for the judge to handle. So the judge will not get much value. However, the operator from doors is not covered very well and will get pinched from all sides. That is a crucial round that Neptune needed. Now let's see if they can string together a bit more rounds here.
Pressure again, actually the flash this time to clear out Cone from that mount space, so smoke will go up a little bit odd. No TP, and look at how slow Cone is just to be taken down by Brian, unfortunately caught out. Okay. Actually did a lot of damage with the salvo, so I mean, look at the HP on Pringle and Bob Marlin Jr. Nice shot from Toki, trying to plant at the open, and GST will get taken into the round with the contract 1v1. Shield goes down, but Dr. Freeze wins it out. It's a big fight to win. And now, I mean, Able Blue, Bob Marlin Jr. on just 15 HP will have to try and make something of this with the spike down in the open.
One enemy remaining.
Great reposition from Dr. Freeze, catching Bob Marlin Jr. on the reflank. And, I mean, Able Blue left in a 1v4, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, it looks like he wasn't in a position to trade at all. This looks like the call is probably to save here, but Able Blue will go explore.
30 seconds left.
Nice shot by Dr. Freeze to secure the 3k and another round for Neptune. I mean, Lotus does historically is a very attack-sided map, so it is going to be pretty difficult. However, this composition of Neptune doesn't have an entry duelist, so I am concerned how their attack side is going to be. So they need as many rounds on defense as they possibly can get. I mean, Dr. Freeze winning that fight against GST, arguably the scariest player on the roster, is a crucial step to string together these rounds.
Yeah, I like the confidence. I mean, look at how much Yuto they're using to clear out Mound. RGX, not aware that Cone is on this triangle. Crowder will note out, but Ryan actually takes a lot of damage trying to get that entry. Cone, nice spray through the smoke. Tries to dash out anyways, but nice trip to catch him. It's really smart from Cone, finding a second on the side. We'll get a third before traded out by Able Blue. Cypher ultimate goes out. She's just one alive, but what can you do? Koki, nice cleanup. And I mean, I love this confidence now coming out from the side of Team Neptune, just building back up into this game.
Yeah, I mean, this cone on C is extremely scary. I mean, I highly doubt RGX are gonna prod onto C anytime soon because of how scary cone is. Like, they're using double initiator util on Mound just to clear him out, and then they also use another Fade Prowler for C main, but Cone still gets a kill and is able to get out and gets another 2 after that. So like, this guy is absolutely a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, and look at this, like Neptune have the read now. They use the A pressure to actually take this space. Drone goes out, they see and they know Cone gets the opener once again.
Gonna fall back here.
It's like Brian poking and prodding. You're gonna know Dr. Freeze, but RLK's position is not spotted.
Spike down A. One
trade.
enemy remaining.
And Serendipity will find the second. Flash goes through. Doesn't quite tag onto Abel, so he won't be able to walk back into his A space, but Dog goes out for the second replay. And Tokyo on the flank will secure the round. Really, really nicely done from Neptune. I'm liking what I'm seeing. You know, they're refighting as a team. They're trading now, and that was a very important round. I mean, if you look at the side of Team RGX, they're knocked onto a low buy for the first time this game.
Yeah, I mean, 4 rounds in a row now. Suddenly, Neptune has found their stride in this defense half. I mean, mostly off the back of Cone on this C mound angle. I mean, he's been changing up his position every single round so far, and it seems like RGX can't deal with him at all. He's just finding a kill or two on his own. Like, there's not even a util breaker for him. He's just doing it all on his own right now.
I won't be able to find anything this time. Does get flashed, but stays again! Not able to find a kill, but still, I mean, a decent amount of damage onto Brian with the Bucky. Not able to find the shot this time. Cone will headshot him. And now with door popped, Rosary clears.
Oh,
And
what?
GST's cheating. Wait, huh?
Oh, missile kill.
Wriggle?
There.
Nice double kill
Spike
from
down,
RK.
B.
Spike is down towards B main. And
One enemy remaining.
Toki will find Able Blue, and it's just GST with the Marshall. Surprise, surprise, last alive. Pressured from all sides. And Dr. Freeze will find a kill. Tied up now, 5-5, and Neptune bringing back this defense half on their map pick.
Yeah, I mean, at the start of this game, it was looking like another RGX stomp potentially coming in, but now the game is even tied up. I mean, I still would not count out RGX here because of the side swaps, but if Neptune keep this pace up, they're gonna have a lot of momentum going into the second half.
What a buy. Fortunately, for the first time, it seems like in the past 5 rounds, Neptune are reading this wrong. They have 3 players toward this A site, and it's just all 5 going towards C. GK's leading the way for his team with that global, so that they're not dead yet. Salvo goes out to stall it for a little bit, but Toki just playing in the smoke, trying to, you know, stall the push and make sure that
Ryan's been pushing this every time, and Toki reads it. Oh my!
Blind spam through the smoke on the exit, and GST will try and run this down, but I mean, I don't know what he's going to be able to do. Goes into the smoke. Toki with the third.
Spike planted.
Not able to find the 4th of Prickle, but a lot of damage done, so a very winnable round now for Neptune. Freeze timing, but Cone finds Able Blue and Spawn.
One enemy
Prickle
remaining.
not able to get the jump up in time. Palmer Jr., 9 HP, dies to the
Nice to
Taeho
the
missile.
salvo.
I think that's our first stun kill here in IMs, but I mean, 2 rounds in a row now for Neptune. Where was this last map, Jihu? I mean, this is night and day from them.
Yeah, I mean, the
Last
first
round
half
before
of
the
the first
switch.
half, I mean, we were basically seeing a repeat of last map, but now, yeah, just, again, Cone just absolutely breaking the momentum of RGX. And then, yeah, that round in particular, I mean, it seems like Toki was aware that Brian has pushed CT every single time they've gotten the C space, so he's just waiting in the smoke and gets a free kill, just like that.
I like the adaptation. Decent ult coming into this round too. I mean, the Seekers, the Thrash ready, but I mean, look, Cone with that operator towards the C side, take down GST, and now has a rifle to boot on the site. This just causes for a pause. No scopes in the round. Dr. Freeze finds Brian. Has that ultimate if he wants to use it towards the spawn, and actually the Seekers coming out will give him a lot of information on where to send it. Howler's shot for Pringle, towards B main. Bob Marlin Jr., huge kill, and Togi makes this round somewhat winnable, but they're still going to need to find at least one more pick with no smokes on either side.
Okay, Cone creeping up here. Able Blue does seem to be ready. Reloads. Brian catches that
Timing!
reload. The
And now
flash
2
will spot
players.
them.
One enemy remaining.
Just
Wow,
Nice
phenomenally played. I mean, really interesting.
Switching
They,
sides.
Dr. Freeze and Serendipity, it's only two of them pushing out for this A main space, but because of the minimal contest that RGX have been putting towards A site there, they've just get all the space for free. Dr. Freeze with the shield is pretty confident in holding those angles and just completely shuts down any sort of players walking up towards A lobby. And now momentum sides have changed, and momentum is fully on Neptune's side this time.
Yeah, I mean 7 in a row for Neptune. I mean, despite all of that, only up 2 rounds have passed, so a pistol round for RGX could swing things back in their favor. However, Neptune
Back in a flash.
3-2, just a bit of a default, trying to set up Cone on this A line. Ryan pushing into 3 players. Very curious, but finds Toki. And, not able to get out, but still, that's a very big kill to find. I mean, the smokes on the side of Team Neptune gone now. So no, they're gonna accelerate. Nice shot. Excuse me, on the vulnerable.
Pringle trying to jump
planted.
to see if they can see any heads,
Right here.
but unfortunately the wall is a little bit too high there. Oh my!
Pringle! Runs out of ammo, but
Last player standing.
Dr. Pringle not able to get that one onto Able Blue, and now it's just RLK left with a 1v3. Not able to find the first Bob Marlin Jr. coming in on this flank. Will get the pistol for RGX again, so back in this game. Nice to see signs of life.
Wow, I mean, very funny pistol round there. I mean, Brian pushes all the way up into the crosshair of 3 people, only spots Toki, and I think he assumes it's the lurk. It's the lurk after, so he gets the kill and just knife out, runs back, and surprise, there's 2 people actually staring directly at him. And then Pringle, just the hero of that round, just collats 2 people with the classic there, including Cone. He's absolutely securing the round with that play. Neptune opting for a full save in this round. 5 classics. And yeah, Able Blue and Pringle again on the pistols, while the other members have the rifles here.
Destroyed.
Pringle needs to be careful, they're pushing him, and he only has a bandit. Oh, wait. What is happening here?
Spike planted.
Bob Marlin Jr. Oh, this is suddenly a very messy round here. RGX have all grouped up together, so they're going to do a 3v4 retake. I mean, Neptune still don't have any guns. However, Zuto is going to be very, very annoying. Bob Marlin Jr. doing a really long wrap, but I don't know if he has time for this. It's taking way too long, and he just left GST alone for this retake.
Still waiting.
Eye goes in, bomb is planted
You have got to be kidding
in a
me.
pretty good spot.
Target
Smoke
down.
is very
enemy
nice.
remaining.
GST with the covering fire, and Cone is unable to spam. The bomb is planted a little too deep. And I'm not sure if Gabriel's mic is broken or...
My mic was off. That is my bad.
Unfortunate, yeah, so
I've been speaking this
welcome
entire
back.
time.
Yeah, so
Well, it's a bit of a
if,
whoopsie.
yeah, if I was talking over you, that is why I couldn't hear you at all.
That is my fault. I'm sorry, viewers. I'm sorry, Jihu. But still, I mean, I was speaking the praises of Cone, and unfortunately, they still lose the round. Nice
I mean,
shot.
yeah. GST saves that round there.
Bring them down.
Yeah, I mean, the plant position just, you know, be able to smoke the bomb and stick it, honestly. So that's good salvo, but look, all 5 players from the side of Team RGX already here. So if this plant comes through, you know, this is gonna be a very fast flood retake. Serendipity goes out.
Planted.
Oh no!
GST gets slowed
Team
by his
slow.
own teammate.
Bye.
Oh no, Brian. Able Blue does get tagged by that Teodoro, so you won't be able to use the cage. Nice shot from Cone. Dr. Freeze finds another.
Last player standing.
And now it's just Bob Marlin Jr., 57 HP, Guardian, blinded, and no chance.
Oh, the entire firing squad pulls up and spams the ball, spams the wall.
I didn't bring a snack.
Yeah, nice
Did
3
anyone
from
bring a
Cone. I
snack?
mean, 19 and 9 on this map, plus 10. So, putting on a show, not quite as much as GST from last map, but in his own right, you know, doing great work on both halves of this map.
Yeah, I mean, despite the no entry duelist, it seems like Dr. Freeze on the ISO here, just utilizing his shield and just fearlessly running into the sites and making a lot of space for the team. So yeah, looks like the attack side might be
Catch them.
pretty fruitful for Neptune. So cute. Get across. Do they know? Do they know about Neptune? They don't. Oh my! Marlon Jr. just absolutely flicks onto Toki there.
Spike
Nice.
down A.
Really nice
Not-
read.
One enemy remaining.
Good crosshair placement, and now Kone is suddenly left alone on the B site, looking, just wondering what went wrong on the A site.
I mean, I was really worried for RGX when GST was the one to go down to that swing from Toki, but
Did I
nice
get
high-low.
inside your
We'll
head?
find one, but I mean, Bob Marlin Jr. with a huge 3K. Nice trades from RGX to get the wrap and equalize the score at 8-8.
Yeah, Toki manages to cross. I mean, he's basically with the TPs is putting in the work of like the typical entry duelist, crossing over to Rubble for that A fight there, and he does get team flashed, but that was of no consequence. I thought he had an amazing timing, was able to basically the round-winning play, but Bob Marlin Jr. just completely flicks onto his head.
Doing a thing.
Yeah, we see Brian now in this position that we've seen Cone so many times. With that refract popped to TP out, but doesn't opt to take it, so a little bit stuck in this exposed position now. Gonna have to commit to the C fight. Walk up from Cone and Serendipity towards this B side. They are gonna be met with two players actually, as well as Cypher Utility, the Trip and the Cam. Trip is broken, Able Blue not quite swinging quite yet. And Brian will find one onto RLK. Nice shot. I could have
Drop in
pop,
the smoke.
but it's gonna be very difficult for them to, you know, accelerate.
It's
into this
you and
like
me.
that. Gets taken by Dr. Freeze, and this is the go button, but GC still here on the side. Brian wins out the kill contract, Cone finds Able Blue, but you know,
Spike
GC's
down,
back,
C.
and Brian with that
One
back
enemy
trade.
remaining.
Not a chance. Cone TP's out, 1v4 would have to be an ace clutch,
wanna
but
join
Brian
your
with a
friends,
4K
huh?
to finish the round.
Later.
Wow, just the two high ranks of RGX duoed up on the C sites there. Brian, first of all, getting that pick on Mound, backing up, getting ISO ulted, but winning that, and GST with the covering fire is able to salvage the life of Brian and ends it off with a 4K.
Bob Marlin Jr. did my Venmo go through. Must have paid off JQ or something. I mean, another A fight.
Let's play.
No real pressure this time. Bob Marlin Jr. will see that operator Cone, so definitely knows that that's here, and will be calling to his team to be careful on that peak.
Very fast lurk. I mean, I'm surprised that Brian goes for this, but it looks like he had the read that this time they won't be holding the C site, so yeah, just a extremely aggressive position here. Ringle, ready to flash off of this rip. Actually opts not to. And Brian's gonna hear this. Are they gonna expect it?
I'm all
Yes,
out.
Being able to find the one. Spike will make its way to side, but GC just running and gunning with that Vandal. Finds two.
Last
And
player
yeah,
standing.
pitch from all sides. Brian finds Cone with that operator. Dr. Stinger not able to do a thing. It's a flawless round for RGX. They secure double digit. And what could be the game.
Okay, let's take a look at the economy here. Looks like Neptune will be able to get one more full buy in for this round, and then I think their money will be broken if they manage to lose this round as well. So yeah, assuming if RGX were to win this round, Neptune will be forced onto a save, so that will get RGX to 12 match point.
Interestingly, the Cypher set up a bit split. They're just playing info, but just a fast 5-man hit from inside of Team Neptune. You know, just going back to what's working. You are gonna run into a little bit of resistance. Toki sees nothing, actually noted by the Fade Haunt, but 3 players already here from the side of JQ taken out of position, but JQ not able to find a shot.
One enemy
Just
remaining.
running through full blind. There's nothing that Toki can do. Stuck in the corner. It's another back-to-back flawless round for RGX, looking dangerously poised to take this game.
Yeah, and like I said, look, the money of our Neptune is not looking very good right now. They're gonna have to strap together some Deagles, some Stingers here. Meanwhile, RGX just 9k on 2 players, and they can buy whatever they want. And yeah, I mean, they invested some heavy ults into the A site, but I mean, it's just 3 players there, and Bob Marlin Jr. and oh, nice shot.
Our code has been hitting some stunners this game, but might not be enough.
Oh, nice shot from Brian as well.
Crazy shots from both teams. Cone healed up back to 100 HP, but that gun not retrievable so far up A. You know, GST's taken all the space, so they know this is a B hit. Pringle and Able Blue here to try and deny. Molly goes out. Dr. Free swinging with the Stinger will actually will get the better of Pringle rather. Brian not able to quite get the kill, but a lot of damage done, and GST
Spike
coming
down,
on the
attacker
flank. Will drop the spike. It's a fight on 2 fronts, but I mean the bomb is stuck in spawn.
Last player standing.
Okay.
Oh, GST in a 1v2
1v2.
situation, but they're both 1 HP. I hope their teammates calm that, because they're actually just both on a sliver of HP
One
right now.
enemy remaining.
That's 3.
George
Just-
doesn't even tag.
All he has to do is, I don't know, he doesn't know if he crossed, but he does have a very good angle right now. It's gonna be really hard for RLK to win this.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, okay, maybe just trying to bait GST into thinking that he's
Hey.
wrapped.
Across the shoulder, almost whiffs,
There's
but
a name for this.
manages to secure the
Oh,
round
yeah.
in the end, and that's
Second
12
hand
for
embarrassment.
RGX.
Match point.
A nice flank from GST, taking RGX to match point. 4 chances to close the game, and I mean, Neptune, they had a good streak, but RGX answering right back. You know, 5 rounds for them, 7 rounds for Neptune, and now another streak of 5 rounds for RGX. Bob Marlin Jr. with the op on fade. That is an interesting play, but I mean, why not? Look at how much money they have. GST almost max. Cone just runs past, so not taken low necessarily, and still able to retreat with that TP. Ryan finds ROK towards that mount space again, just refracting out towards C, and 5v4. Bob Marlin Jr. Cone dead. The highest fragger at Team Neptune is out of this game, and now it's a 3v5 that these 3 players have to try and convert. Toki, Dr. Freeze, Serendipity. I mean, what are they gonna do?
Cage.
Towards the B site. Calvius finds
standing.
one, Bob finds
Spike
another.
down,
I mean,
B.
it's just serendipity. The spike in the open. Flank coming in through B, but I mean, Cam is still up. There's nothing that you can do. Not able to even find the first. Brian
Defenders
will
win.
find serendipity, and it's a 13-8 for RGX as they clean up this series 2-0, continuing their survival in the CalVal Spring 26 IM play-ins.
Yeah, I mean, just a swift 2-0 coming off. I mean, I think we can attribute it mainly to the momentum that GST and Brian got from the first map, carrying it over to the second map here. Neptune make a valiant effort to come back there, getting 7 rounds in a row. However, it was not enough in the end, and yeah.
Can we drag GST in here?
We wanted to do a winner's interview of GST. I will take a look and see if I can recruit him.
I mean, nicely played from RGX today. I mean, I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. I mean, contracted so hard on that second map of Lotus, but I mean, actually, it's Brian topping the scoreboard here in the second map. Not the 600 ACS of the first, but 7 first bloods from the Waylay. And the man, the myth, the legend, the fraud himself.
The fraud?
Grand Slam Tiger. Hello, hello, hello. Congratulations on the win today, 2-0 for Team RGX. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good, you know, especially that first game, you know, on that breeze. I guess the enemy team really struggled with those long fights.
I mean, the double aces coming in, you know, the 5k and then the 6k as well. I mean, just talk us through about how you're feeling. Just tap, tap, tap.
Yeah, I remember like one round before, I was like 5 kills away. You know, I wanted to hit that 30 bomb in 1/2. So I decided I'm just going to push into their spawn, try and get an ace from behind, and I did.
Yeah, very well played. I mean, it seems like your team has a lot of really good synergy going. You know, you on this Clove, but then Brian with these very important entry picks, you know. Talk to us about how you guys calm together and play as a team.
Yeah, actually, like, at the beginning of the season, we started out very rough, you know, like, Brian kept complaining how, like, he would dive in and just insta-die, so, like, I helped him, like, coach through, like, the pedagogy behind Waylay and how to approach it when entering, and yeah, it seems like he's gotten so much better, and now we're just, like, we're really tight like that now. He's just entering, I fall behind, and we take the site. It's going great.
Absolutely. I mean, you guys are still here in the play-in, so one more match to play to secure your survival in the playoffs bracket.
Indeed.
But how are you feeling going into that last match?
I was pretty nervous because actually prior to this against Neptune we lost. Like, we had a pretty bad defeat on Bind, but like I was messing around, you know, I was on the Waylay and we were trying to change things up, but I feel like we really secured our team comp and how we're gonna win this tournament, you know, with this composition. So I'm feeling good.
Any closing thoughts?
Thank you, Jordan Stanton, for boosting my ego. I really harnessed that energy.
Well, there you have it, folks. Cal Jetcracker is the reason why GST can drop 35 kills in half.
Yep. I'm his predecessor, you know. Got a big load to fill.
Very true, very true. Alright, well, thank you, GST, and thank you, everybody watching. This has been the SP26 play-ins for Cal Valorant IMs, and we'll see you very soon, probably.